Hello, lads and gents. Welcome back to my channel. I've been gone for a week, if you haven't noticed, and if you don't already know, I was in Colorado slash Wyoming slash Idaho for a wedding. The reason why I say Colorado slash Wyoming slash Idaho is sorry, I just ran up the stairs and I'm a little winded. The reason for that is because my parents told me I was in Colorado. The gift shop sold Wyoming shirts, and I got Idaho local news, so I was a little geographically confused that entire week. But it's good to be back. It's good to see you guys. Well, not actually physically see you, but see you as a subscriber, hopefully. So I guess since there's nothing else to talk about, I'll talk about my my trip. Oh, by the way, the game background is Team Fortress 2. Which you probably have already seen because it was already on my channel once. But anyways, let's start off with like the drive there. The trip was supposed to be. We drove there, by the way. The trip was supposed to be 22 hours, straight through, and it ended up being 25 hours. And the reason for that was one, I guess if you include the packing, it was 26 hours because it took us an hour just to fit everything into the teeny tiny SUV. I mean, when you say SUV, you think it's something big, but the SUV was actually pretty small. And so there was an hour in that, and then I woke up to find out that we ran out of gas. We were just sitting at the side of the road, and I was pretty irritated about that because I really just wanted to get there. And so what I did in the 45 minutes that took for the AAA guy to get over there, I walked around, got my feet all wet because I forgot there was snow, and I don't know why I didn't realize that there was snow on the ground. Because it felt like crunching every time I took a step. But whatever. And then the second reason why, or the third reason, I guess, why it took so long was, it was raining super hardcore in, South Dakota, which was really unfortunate, because it took 7 hours just in itself for, South Dakota, just to get through that one state. And It was really annoying. And apparently, I mean, I wasn't awake. I wasn't conscious from sleeping. I wasn't knocked out or anything, but I was just sleeping. Apparently, the car that I was in, the SUV, started going down the highway sideways at 80 miles per hour, and we almost all died in a miserable, terrible, painful death. Good thing I wasn't awake because I probably would have freaked my dad out and probably killed all of us. But yeah, that was just the ride there. You know, it's a good start off to a good wedding, right? Almost dying, running out of gas. And then when we finally got to the wedding, or not the wedding, the cabin that we were sleeping in, when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, dude, this cabin looks awesome. I can't wait to sleep in it. I can't to be in it. And then when I went into it, it was one of the most terrifying cabins in the world. The reason for that was there was like zero furniture. There was, I mean, excluding the beds, which there was beds in every freaking room. Excluding those, there was a table, a couple chairs, and 2 couches, and like a ton of this tribal stuff, like tribal spears and tiki masks, on this one wall in the corner, like away from everything else. I don't know why it was there, but it was, and it didn't match anything, so that was a little freaky. Yeah, and then since we got to the cabin at like 8 o'clock, we missed like the family supper, dinner supper, whatever you want to call it. Kind of just hung around there, and I went to bed early because it's surprising, but sitting in a car is actually pretty exhausting. I don't know why. I mean, you're just sitting there, but it takes a lot out of you. But yeah, when I was told that my second cousins were in the room that I was sleeping in, and I wasn't really sure where they were exactly. So I just decided I'd sneak into the room, get on the bed, and just, you know, fall asleep. It was actually a lot harder than it sounded, because I didn't know that my second cousin was sleeping on the bunk on top of me. So it's like my bunk started shaking. I didn't know why, so it was pretty freaky because I was in a new cabin. Yeah, and so I had to get over that because then I realized it was my cousin. And then like he was like sleep talking, and it felt like he was whispering in my ear. Like it felt like he was that close to me. And that kind of freaked me out too. And Since I was in a room with 3 children and one of them was a baby, I got 0 sleep through that entire week. They took turns crying every 2 hours, so that was annoying. But yeah, let's fast forward into the wedding because the 2 days I didn't do anything. The wedding was on Saturday, and it was a lot fancier than I was expecting, mainly because my kind of like a redneckish family. And the wedding was really, really, really fancy. Just like every other wedding, you just wait for it to be over. So that was pretty standard on that part. But when we got to the reception, there were like butlers and waitresses, I guess waiters and waitresses. They're like they kind of they're supposed to walk around and give you like appetizers and stuff, but they awkwardly sit in the corners. They're like avoiding eye contact from us, so I didn't like want to go over there and get some food because they were trying to avoid me. So yeah, and then the lunch was pretty lame because honestly, if humans could survive without eating food, I wouldn't eat food. That's just me, because I just don't enjoy eating food. I mean, I like eating like candy and stuff, but yeah. But the second half of the wedding was pretty awesome. It became like a giant like rave dance party. I don't know if you if your schools that you guys go to have like dances. I'm sure they do, but at our dances there's tons of grinding, which is kind of like it was there, except it wasn't really grinding. It was just like sexual dancing, I guess. Which made it super weird because it was my family, and it was just uncomfortable seeing all that. But it was still a lot of fun. Oh yeah. So that night I got actually a lot of sleep. I don't know. The kids probably were really exhausted from dance because it went until like 1 in the morning, which I'm not used to staying up that late. Oh, surprise, surprise! Yeah, I actually like to get sleep. So yeah. On the way back, it was a lot better than the way there because we didn't die and run out of gas. Except instead of I was with my niece and she was sitting in the back, and she cried for 2 hours straight. This is like not even an exaggeration. She literally cried for 2 hours straight. And if I were to be driving the car at that given moment, I probably would have killed all of us. I probably would have driven the car off the nearest and steepest cliff there was. I seriously, I've never been more angry at a child in my life, and I really shouldn't be saying that because it's my niece. But I was really pissed off. But yeah, that was and that got over with, and now I'm home. So I'm really happy to be home. Honestly, I should probably get back doing all my makeup work. I have like 3 assignments to do in every class, and I'm avoiding doing it because it's not fun. So yeah. Oh, and also, never mind. I'll tell you guys later. But once again, if you like the video, like it. If you haven't already, subscribe. It does me a lot of help. And if I mean, doesn't do you any harm, doesn't do me any harm. So I mean, why not, right? Alright, well, talk to you guys later, and have a good rest of your day.